Right friends, this is a Fiat 500 and we're going to be fixing today this latch, which is, I heard, is a common problem of Fiat. To do that, we have to take this cover off and reach the handle from inside. There are some screws behind this. We have to open this and we have to remove this. So there's one screw inside to open, and then there are clips all around which need to be removed, and then we probably be good to go. So I'm just going to change the latch, which I bought it from eBay, £6.98 something. So it's come with the whole assembly, and I believe this is the right one. I have my plastic opener, which actually I used it to open mobile phones. So I'm gonna use this. No, it's just you get it in. Since it's plastic, it won't scratch. Otherwise, it's quite easy. You can use your screwdriver or something to. So you see there's two screws. Now we're going to use a Allen key to open that. So that's a 5mm Allen key, which we will use to open this. 5mm Allen key. Yeah, need a little bit more force, so I have to free my other hand. Keep all your screws somewhere safe so that you're not losing them. The next stage to remove this, I have already actually inserted that one inside, but it's a bit tight, so you might not want to use your metal screwdriver because it will just gonna scratch it. So use the screwdriver with a cloth or something on it so that you can get it in and then just push that. So there is one hinge here and the other I think was here. Yeah, so that's it. It all came out. So you see there's one metal type hinge and there's two plastic. Make sure you're not pulling it too tight. So you first put your screwdriver right here on the metal piece so that you get that first, and then the plastic one. So now we've removed all the screws, but the door is quite tight against the frame, so we have to take a plastic trim or something and get it in and try to pull the door from all the sides. I have not got a strong plastic trim, so I'm using my screwdriver with a cloth, and if you can see, you may see, I can see by my eyes, but it's quite dark there, so the camera is not good, but you can see some plastic clips inside, and then you can just go around and keep looking for them. My little screwdriver wasn't strong enough, so I have to use a crowbar, a little one, which I actually used it to pull my skirtings when I was doing the flooring of my house. See the little the clips which are inside. The door side is a little bit tough and I can't get my crowbar in there, so I have to pull it by my hand. My mistake, I forgot to open this screw, so don't do that mistake. And I'm trying to pull the cover, realizing what's going on in this. So to hold the door, there's a handle which is already attached, and there are a few wires, so we have to remove those wires and this handle. So I'm gonna unscrew these two screws so that the handle can come out and I can let go the door. Well, I might just get the wire out rather than the whole assembly. So once the wire is out, I think we're good. So the first stage was to get it out of that clip. If you see the clip there, you see the clip. So yeah, I'm gonna remove this out. So now what we see is this, I think it's a sound insulation or something covering the door unit behind. Also, this wire wasn't too difficult to get it out. Once you have this removed, this thing, then you can reach the wire from behind and then just press on this clip and pull it out, just wiggling it and pull it out. Now the challenge is to how to get in. So there's some gluey thing here. You probably have to remove this gluey thing and get in. Maybe remove these, one of them somehow, and then we can reach this area. Let's go. So I'm trying to remove this, but I just got to damage this. Maybe I removed this glue thing nicely, but that got damaged, so it doesn't matter. It's just a bit. So I'm using the blade to actually clearly get the glue out, and it's actually getting out. So you pull it with one hand and just slide your blade like you're cutting something and then get it out. Right, I've changed my blade to a bigger blade and a sharper blade, and the result you see what I got is voila, and I can see that little screw down there which I have to open, and I think then I'll be done. Well, so that screw wasn't the only screw. There are some other screws like this one we have to remove and then get the entire door handle out, and there's a rod which is running inside. We have to get that rod. See it's already getting stuck. To move it again. So there's a rod inside. That rod needs to be removed from that little hole, and then the whole front handle will come out. Again, putting everything in one place is a good idea. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just push it out and gonna tape it somewhere here so that it's just away while I'm working. There you go, all stuck. So I have removed the pin that holds the handle back to the lock, but there's another one which is actually holding the lock, and if I push it down, you see this blue thing there, and we have to get the rod out of that blue thing. Well friends, getting the handle out was probably the most difficult thing. So I've removed this pin which was attached to the handle back to the lock down here inside, and then I removed this pin which was attached to the lock somewhere here. But getting this thing out from the hole was a nightmare. Now you have to remember one thing which I have realized: you probably have to push it a little bit hard. So what you do, you slide it back as far as you can, and then get this notch in here. You with me? This notch, the one you see here, that notch in here, when you slide it, it comes here. And this notch, this one, when you slide it, comes somewhere here. If you see, there's a mark when it left the door. So this notch is a bastard. I mean, this one will catch you the metal and will not let it go. So this one comes out when you pull it. So you have to move the handle back, pull it from the bottom. Do not try to pull this out straight away. First get it out from the bottom, and once you are out from the bottom, then you can remove the entire thing while pushing it like this, and then you can remove. So first of all, you have to get these two notches out, the 1 and 2, these two notches out of this metal, and then you'll be able to get it out. So it took me probably 15 minutes. I had my gloves as well because my hands were slipping off the chrome, so I had my gloves. See here, I tried to use a screwdriver to get up. I've damaged it, so don't do that. Screwdrivers are not required. Your hand is enough. Just have a nice glove so that you get a good grip. Now what we got is the whole lock system out and this one out. So we're just gonna unscrew that and put our new thing in. Use a good screwdriver. I mean, the blunt one will probably gonna damage the screw. So you see the shiny one is the new screw, and the less shiny one is the old screw. I'm gonna use the old screw because it looks bigger and it was already there, so it might be better to use the old one. All done. This is the culprit which got broken, so new one is in, old is out. A pretty nightmare job to get that handle out, because there was a lock in this handle as well. Now all complete. So it's all good. But there's one thing, when I was fitting this cover all around, the clip did not match their holes. So make sure you go all around and take like a screwdriver or something from the sides. From the side, you have to take your screwdriver or something to place each and every clip just in front of its hole. It might go a few mil in as well to hold. So I find it much better to get the top supported by the trim here, and then get all the holes around. If you have another person with you, friends, ask them to hold the door for you, and then you go around and align the clips to their holes, and then just tap it and it will all go in. And then one screw here, two screw here, job done. Clean the window, because I didn't clean my window, and try to move it down. It was really dirty, like this one. It was like this, and what it did, it actually caught the rubber on the other side, and the rubber started to went inside. I thought I did something wrong. So yeah, just something which happened to me. So, and make sure you clean the windscreen before you get it down, otherwise you think you have done something wrong.